Hi, Gemini. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I am here to do your love and relationship reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. So we're just going to take a look here. What's going on for you within and around love and relationships? So this could be if you are single, what's coming in for you? What do you need to know about your own love life here? This definitely could be if you are involved with somebody, if you're, maybe in a relationship here, or if you're in separation with somebody, it could definitely pertain to that as well. So just take what resonates with you, take it if it fits. If it doesn't, it may not be for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for Geminis in love for November going into December 2020? And so also keep in mind that since we're dealing with love as well, that the roles can definitely be reversed. This could be talking about somebody else that you're connected to, or somebody else that you are dealing with, what they're feeling, what they're going through. So take what resonates with you. All right, so let's see here. So what messages do we have, Spirit, please, for Gemini, for the highest and greatest good, for anybody who needs clarity within and around love right now? What's going on? What's coming in for Gemini in a connection, in their love life? All right, so let's see here. So what's going on for Gemini in love? We have the Chariot. So this is Cancer energy. So this is full speed ahead. The Chariot here in the upright position. So there's going to be some quick movement here. So some of you might be traveling, or there could even be just a, maybe you're making the decision here to travel. You're making the decision to move forward. This is also a very balanced decision here too. So there's a feeling of coming into balance with the choice. And really charging ahead, okay? Or somebody could be charging ahead towards you. It's a very motivated energy, the Chariot. We do have the High Priestess here, and we have the Temperance card beneath that. Wow, the Tower beneath that, and the Emperor beneath that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 5 major arcana cards here. So I feel like with the High Priestess and the Temperance card, this is actually very intuitive energy to me. This is about listening to the inner voice or listening to the intuition here. So for some, this could be a masculine person who's making this choice or making this decision here to move forward. So let's get some more clarity and see what comes up here. So I'm going to use my new Oracle deck, The Secrets of a Lover's Journey. If you guys are interested in my Oracle decks, it is listed down below in my Etsy shop. So what's going on for Gemini in love? What's going on for Gemini in love? We have with your ghost, searching to duplicate you and haunting memories. And then we have seeing myself in you, triggering reflections and mirroring souls. So I'm already kind of getting here that you could be dealing with somebody who is a twin flame connection, because when I created this card, this is very much about triggering each other. And I just saw we had so I'm looking at the bottom here. We have distorted mirror, self-criticism, unworthy thoughts. We have purified soul. And then we have seeing myself in you. And then at the bottom, again, we had here the Emperor, the Temperance, the Tower. So I feel like there's actually a lot of nostalgia going on right now. So there's a couple of different ways here, but I feel like with this card, for those of you who are dealing with somebody from the past, again, it feels very spiritual. It doesn't really feel like just a typical person from the past. It feels like a very spiritual connection that you could have with somebody from the past. This person, I feel they have been maybe trying to duplicate you. They've been trying to replace you. They've been trying to figure out like what move to make, the way that this Emperor is kind of looking to. I do feel like there's maybe even going to be a movement forward with your connection. We'll see what else comes up here. But there's definitely a lot of triggering here. So there's a lot of triggers. There's a lot of feelings of maybe they feel triggered by you, you feel triggered by them. This even could have been something that just happened. So depending on where you're at in this timeline, It could be that you just encountered maybe somebody here that you both triggered each other quite a bit, and they could have actually fled, is what I'm getting with the Chariot for some of you. And for others of you, this could be somebody who wants to actually move towards you, but they may feel very triggered. They may feel very... Yeah, let's see what else we have here. Can we confirm the Chariot? What's going on for Gemini in love right now? Yeah, the King of Wands. So I'm getting a very strong Aries, and also Cancer here is coming through. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So it's like there's a pending with the King of Wands here and the Chariot. That's a very powerful energy though to me. That's somebody who really wants to take charge. This is somebody who really wants to take action. So this could really be somebody here who, again, they want to... They want to take action on something. However, with the Three of Wands in reverse, let's get some more information here. It could be that this is not the right time for them to do so, or they feel a lack of, pause before acting. So it's kind of like what I'm getting is that this is somebody here who, again, I think this is a masculine is what I'm picking up on. Who you've dealt with from the past, or who you have a very spiritual connection with, and they actually feel very much triggered by you and by your connection. And there's something about you that feels like it's also very spiritual with the High Priestess and the Temperance card. And I feel like they're a little wary, or they're a little uncertain, or they don't know if they should do this or if they should act on this here. This actually feels too, the way that this King of Wands is holding the wand. It's actually, I know this is about, somebody who's going to take action, but it feels like they have not done so yet. So let's see here. What's going on for Gemini in love? What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Yeah, this is definitely a spiritual connection. We have spiritual connection here. We have depth, and we have avoiding. Yeah, it's interesting because it's a very interesting energy, because I feel like this is again for those of you who have a spiritual connection for sure here. And it could even be that this is a very telepathic connection right now. So you could be getting a lot of intuition about them. You could be communicating with them in the dream space, or just feeling their energy. But it's almost like the depth of this connection here on a soul level is very triggering. And so this could be something that you're currently dealing with. Maybe you're currently involved with them. And again, or this is somebody from the past, but just take it how it resonates here. But this is somebody here, again, could be a fire sign, or it could be Cancer, but doesn't have to be, who there's a very deep connection here that is very triggering. It's very much eye-opening to the core of the self here. And I feel that despite the efforts to maybe detach from this connection, or despite the efforts to remove yourself from this connection, there is still this feeling of dancing with this ghost here. And I'm actually getting that too, that this could be purely on a 5D level, or this could be purely on a spiritual level for some of you. Because there's something with this avoiding and the Three of Wands reversed. It almost feels like reckless. Like typically I don't see the Chariot as being reckless, but for some reason, the way that this man is on here, and the horses are running, and the Three of Wands is in reverse, it feels like this is somebody who may have a lack of vision forward with this connection. Like, what do they really want moving forward? What are they really looking for moving forward here? Or you yourself, Gemini, are trying to decide this here. Is there a future here with this person? Is there a long term with the Three of Wands reversed? And I do feel that the reason that maybe for some of you that you're having a hard time detaching from somebody here is because of the spiritual tie, because of the spiritual connection. But at the same time, you both definitely trigger each other. You both maybe are very similar, or you just have a twin flame connection. And from the beginning, we had the Emperor, the Tower, the High Priestess, the Temperance. So a lot of spiritual healing is taking place here. A lot of spiritual evolving spiritually here is what I'm seeing. But there's still an avoidance of something. There's a feeling of trying to escape. I am getting that for some of you. If you're currently dealing with somebody, or if you've just recently dealt with somebody, that this person could have escaped from you with the Chariot. They could have even have traveled away because they have felt this intensity, or they have felt like it's very difficult for them to really deal with this, or it's difficult to dive deeper. And for some reason, this King of Wands is giving me that energy, because the King of Wands, he just feels like in this picture very masculine, but could also be very closed off somehow emotionally here. What's going on for Gemini in love? Yeah, the King of Cups reverse flew out here. What's going on for Gemini in love and relationships here? Yeah, Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. So Seven of Cups, the Hermit reverse, the Sun in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of like lack of full, like what I'm getting here with the Sun and the Hermit is that somebody feels here that they're not fully clear on something, but this is self-clarity. This is actually deeper than that, because this is about knowing thyself, you know, in and out here. And I feel this is somebody who is, there's a bunch of different messages I'm getting, but with the Eight of Swords here, I did see that distorted mirror card here too. So there has been a lot of, again, triggering. I'm actually getting that with the mirror here, the two mirror people as well, even though it's the same woman. I feel like there's a lot of triggering here that has caused a feeling of having to kind of stay stuck in the ego here. And so for some of you, there are multiple people involved. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands for some of you. And this person may feel perhaps like they have to make a choice, they have to make a decision here, and they have been trying to maybe duplicate this connection with you. They've been tied to you spiritually, but they have needed to, maybe they've been involved with something else here, or they've just had kind of a lifestyle of flowing with things without much depth a little bit here. And they may feel like they want to have more stability here, but they feel trapped because your connection triggers them in ways that other things don't. And with the Hermit and the Sun in reverse, this really is about understanding the self to me. Right now is what I'm getting with this. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like they've been maybe very distracted, or they've been keeping themselves distracted. So if you've been in separation with somebody, because there's a bunch of different ways here, but if you've been in separation with somebody that you have a spiritual connection to, maybe you have frequent telepathic communication, you have frequent energies, synchronicities here with each other, this person feels like they are still trying to find you and other people. They're still trying to find themselves, though, at the end of the day. And they may feel almost like they want to come through here, or they want to be around you, but they don't really have a long-term plan, or they feel very triggered by you at the moment. So they feel kind of confused about whether to reach out to you or not, or whether to come towards you or not. Some of them may even be coming towards you, but it may not be totally balanced, is what I'm getting. Yeah, see, Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's like they've been trying to, I don't know, it's like this person's been trying to find who they are. They've been very much trying to find who they are. And again, just take it how it resonates. For some, this is you. You are really connected to somebody here from your past. I guess it could go either way. And you're trying to really find this person and other people. You're trying to move on, maybe with the Chariot here. You're trying to find a connection that's going to replace this here. And maybe you have somebody new, or you have somebody in your life here, the King of Wands, who perhaps you even have a family with them, or you have, commitment with them, but you're uncertain about if this is what you really want. Okay. Let's see what else. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini in love? What's going on right now for Gemini in love? Okay, so we have the time is now, and we have via phone. We have results coming and financial improvements. So I feel like here, so for some of you, this person is going to come towards you, and, you know, with the Chariot to come out first, this person is going to charge ahead, or this person is really going to, and it's actually a number 11 card here too, another twin flame type energy. This is a very strong spiritual energy is what I'm getting here. They could even call you, you know, via phone here, and this person may want to come together with you. They may want to, maybe they've been working on their finances. They're waiting for something to come together. This feels purely like it's talking about the other person for this reading. Maybe they're waiting for their finances here to come together. That could be the Four of Wands. Because for some, I do feel like there's another party involved. But for others, I feel like this is just about them waiting for the right time to come forward, because they feel very triggered by certain things about you. And that could be, you know, maybe they have to, with the King of Wands here, it's like they've really had to elevate themselves. They've really had to get themselves to a point where they feel like they can act now, like they can really plan for this. See here, we have dream talk. Exactly. They've been very connected to you in the dream space. So what's going on for Gemini in love? Yep. The rise of the masculine, evolving masculine, maturity and completion, and we have softening your heart. So I'm just picking up here on somebody who's definitely a masculine. It could be a female if you hold more masculine, who has really been working, I feel, on themselves. I mean, I feel like, yes, there could still be a lot of triggers here. There could be a lot of feelings of avoiding the depth fully, or this is where they're coming from. They're kind of coming from a place where they've had a difficult time dealing with the depth of the connection. But maybe this is something that has made them feel like they've really had to look at themselves. They've really had to look in the mirror. You both have had to do this. And whether you're together or in separation, it's like either during the time of separation, you both have evolved quite a bit spiritually here. And this could even be just purely a spiritual connection that you have really found yourself. So you've really found who you are. And now you're kind of ready to move to the next level of your love life here. And then for others, this is actually carrying into the 3D to where this masculine person wants to be vulnerable. They want to expose the bare soul and actually maybe not run from the depth here of this, because they feel like they have begun to find themselves here on this level. Let's look at this Three of Cups and the Four of Wands for Gemini. Yeah. So here we have silent contemplation, complex love, seeking the answers. Exactly. And then here we have a psychic sensitivity here, absorbing energy, empathically, intuitive awareness. So yeah, again, there's a couple of different things here. Here we have catch me, games of the heart, push and pull, runner, chaser. So for some of you, this has been you feeling, again, you're very connected to this person. For most of you, this is definitely what it is, that you feel very intuitive connection with this person. And you could actually be absorbing a lot of stuff or picking up on a lot of changes in their life right now. Some of it may involve other people. Like I said, it could be that this person perhaps for some, they do have some stuff that they want to get out of, or they want to get rid of here. And for others of them, they just want to be able to like bring a sense of security here to the connection with you. And maybe they have been apart from you, or they have been kind of detached here from you, but they do want to bring something into balance. And I feel like a lot of you already know this in your intuition, or you're feeling this shift intuitively here. So this is definitely a reading that I feel is picking up again on people who have a twin flame connection, who are probably going to be in a separation, is what I'm picking up on here. So what's going on for Gemini in love? What's the outcome? But I'm getting with the, wow, another card about telepathy, heart song. But I'm getting another message with this runner and chaser, push and pull, is that with the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands, this could be somebody here in the past that has only kept you as like the Three of Cups, maybe in the friend zone, or they have just kind of kept you like in, putting you in the category as other relationships or other people, if that makes sense. But what I feel is happening is that there's this realization on a soul level, that it's time. Yeah, it's time to bring this into harmony. It's time to balance this here, because I feel like they have been maybe missing you quite a bit, or this person has been really trying to replace this connection, but they've had a hard time doing so. And I definitely feel like, yes, there's still these triggers, but they want to maybe they're again improving their finances here. They're improving their sense of security and stability in order to not feel as triggered by you this time, or in order to not feel like a lack of clarity here about this. Okay. See, here we have loss, grief, sorrow, and pain. We have emotional whirlwind, and we have heart song again. So you're picking up on this intuitively here. So you will know if this is you, because you'd be having dreams about this, or you'd be really feeling this person intuitively, and they're feeling the same way. But pride is getting in the way. So I feel like with this emotional whirlwind and the loss card, this has already been something that has been lost, or somebody's going through a difficult time right now, or somebody has been going through a difficult time, to where I feel like there has been a lot of feelings of losing something, and feelings of wanting to kind of be vulnerable and let it all out here. But there is pride involved, and that's kind of what I was getting with that King of Wands. It's not that he doesn't have the capability to be loyal. See, here we have open heart, vulnerability twice is coming through. It's not that he doesn't have the capability to be loyal. It's just that I feel he could kind of mask his own vulnerabilities by pretending to be somebody he's not, by avoiding this. I hope this is making sense, because it feels kind of like a deep thing here. Yeah, judgment in reverse. Having to really heal from the past, especially between the two of you. Having to learn from the past. So let's look at the outcome. What is the outcome here for Gemini in love? Six of Pentacles, the Death card, and wow, the Six of Cups. So this is a very powerful change here. And we have the Four of Swords in reverse at the bottom, with the Three of Swords beneath that. So the Death card here, there's a lot of changes taking place. There's a lot of death and rebirth that's taking place here. And again, with the Six of Cups, for most of you, I do feel this is a combination of healing from the past, wanting to, I'm kind of getting a feeling with the Six of Pentacles of wanting to give back what was not given before. So bringing something into balance, bringing something into harmony here. I also feel too, though, that there's a feeling of having to kind of let go of the things that have been given to before coming together into a reconciliation. I do feel like with the Six of Cups, this is more about reconciliation, is what I'm seeing here. But you know, I'm also getting to a message that it could be about wanting to find clarity, wanting to find closure. So it could even be that this is a feeling of, you know, this connection, feeling this way, feeling connected. And there needs to be kind of a, like a peaceful resolution here is what I'm getting. So it's going to depend on your situation. This could just be somebody from your past here returning that really wants to make the wrongs right here because there's been a lot of maturity on their part. Maybe not entirely, but there has been. Let's see here, what is the outcome? Yeah, because I'm hearing too, this is, for some, this is purely a lesson for this masculine person to understand where they have come from the past, how they have handled situations from the past. Because this is a lot deeper than just the connection that you both share with each other. This is about finding the self through each other, which is very much twin flame like. And so this person may have had to go through a lot of situations or a lot of karmic lessons to understand how to give purely and how to give openly here, because they have had to, they were triggered by you. Maybe they were triggered by other things as well. Because in the past, this was reverse. You know, this Six of Pentacles was not equal. They did not give to you equally, push and pull, runner, chaser. They did not give to maybe other situations equally here, but it does feel like they have had to go through this death and rebirth in order to kind of visit the past again. And like I said, either come back into a complete reunion or to just kind of rectify the wrongs and make this right and heal from the past in order to move forward for both of you here, because it's like if this is about clearing karma as well. Yep, see? Soulmate connection and empathy overload. So this is definitely you picking up things, or they're picking up things about you, or both. Very much so. So what is the outcome here for Gemini? So this person may text you very specifically. They could text you, message you, and we have happy outcome here. I mean, I'm really feeling here with the seeing clearly too. For whoever this could resonate for, I definitely feel like there's going to be some clarity brought through to you about a twin flame connection from your past here. And they may definitely communicate with you because they're seeing something clearly, or you are communicating with them. And so however you want to handle that is up to you after that. But that's what I'm seeing, is that this person could definitely communicate with you, text you, and they may want a happy outcome. They may want to come together. They may want to, because it's like they're seeing something clearly here. Yeah, nothing compares. So this obviously won't be for all of you, you know, but if you feel in your heart that this is for you, then this could be about your connection here. So let's get the final cards for the outcome, and then we'll look at some advice. Yeah, a lot of past karmic lessons have been involved here. So even if you just communicate with each other, even if they just get something off their chest, maybe, because I do feel like they're going through a difficult time, it's going to help to clear the air. It's going to help to clear what has been maybe left unsaid before, or what has been left unspoken here. But to be honest, I do feel for some there is going to be a second chance. So any final outcome here for this, for Gemini in love? There's still confusion. We have heart fog and we have solitary. Yeah, but it's more of a self-confusion, if that makes sense. It's more of like, being twin flames, you both will resonate with this because you're on this connection with each other. So you are finding clarity within you. You're finding this clarity within yourself in order to be clear, you know, on what you want as well. So it could even be a situation where both of you still need to, like, maybe you even communicate this with each other in the future, or maybe you already have, to where you realize this connection, or they're beginning to realize this connection here, but you both kind of need to spend more time alone, or you both still need to work on yourselves here because of the fact that you do trigger each other quite a bit. And this could be coming back together to, I mean, of course, it could be that you're coming back together to kind of trigger each other again, but it doesn't feel negative. It feels like something that's going to be more about clearing the unequalness of the past here, to bring it back into harmony and potentially have a second chance here. So let's see what the advice is for you. Yeah, see, forgiveness, it's in reverse, but that's just because this whole deck is kind of, some are in reverse, some are not. But this is about, for some, this is about just forgiveness. This is about just allowing each other to both kind of see something clearly, allowing you, like, you both having to just forgive each other maybe, or come into balance. I mean, this Six of Cups is very sweet in this deck. So this is about thinking back on the fond memories, maybe restoring these memories with each other in a way that's actually going to bring things into balance, you know, into balance in terms of forgiveness. Let's see what else we have here. Any advice for Gemini? Any advice for Gemini in love? We have abundance. So there is definitely abundance coming through, and it flew right on top of financial improvement. So this could be that there is some financial abundance coming into, for maybe you, for them, for both of you. Okay. We have reconsider, and we have a year from now. Let's see what that's about. Any other advice for Gemini? For this situation, what's the advice for you? Okay, we have get some rest, and we have keep the faith. So this could be about making sure that you are also resting, or that you're, you know, healing yourself as well, and to keep the faith in something. Let's see what else we have. What's the advice for Gemini in this situation? What's the advice for Gemini? Okay, we have business venture, and we have spring. So this could be somebody who does, yeah, see, we have opportunity here, and we have children that came out as well. So there could be children involved, but I do feel like there's going to be a kind of an opportunity to maybe have a business venture too. So this could be combined for some of you, that you share a business with them, or they want to kind of collaborate with you, because there is something about abundance coming through as well. And this could happen in the springtime. We also have a year from now. So I feel like maybe this is about coming into some form of balance, and then sort of building from that point, building something from that point on, or coming into a feeling of wanting to work together, or wanting to balance things out. Okay. Or you are just making the choice yourself to, this is the advice for you, to focus on your abundance, focus on your business, focus on your, opportunities that you have here. Yeah, we have finances, and then we have a card that flew on the ground. Yeah, see, forgiveness. So it's really going to depend on your own situation, but I definitely feel like that's what's coming through, is that there is going to be an opportunity here for you to come into at least a level of forgiveness with somebody, with a twin flame for sure, or a very deep soul connection that you have with somebody, in order for you both to maybe clear the air, in order for you both to maybe keep evolving, keep moving forward, maybe together, maybe separate. There's a lot of intuition. There's a lot of spiritual connection right now that you have with this person. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your, just what you're feeling through telepathy here, because there's a lot of that going on. this person definitely feels like they want to give back to you, or they want to kind of balance the scale with you here, but they definitely have maybe still, you know, like we all have still some work to do, some growth to do. And that could be that you both kind of need to still evolve, still grow, but there's a desire here at least to balance this out with each other. There's a desire to maybe communicate with you. They probably will at some point. And to really see the depth of this connection that maybe was not seen before. And perhaps, again, they're still working through that, but I feel like there's this realization of wanting to at least kind of be vulnerable and mature from this masculine here who's maturing and wanting to be a little bit more vulnerable with themselves, maybe even just for a little bit of time to apologize or to get things off their chest. And then I feel like there's going to be some feelings or some opportunities in maybe the springtime to travel, to work together, or this is just about you. Okay. So I hope this could help you, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, so good luck with everything, and I'll talk to you next time. All right, much love.